Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast, one of our Unification. We continue our quote-unquote late coverage of the UGL group phase, Group A, not E, Group A. You see here the bracket, we already covered the first two games in the round of one and now are in the winner's round of cklempay versus Vrax, which is, to be honest, the most exciting matchup in the whole group. So let's see how this pans out. You see here the draft, Vrax banned Sisters of Battle against cklempay, which is good, and Thousand Suns, both factions cklempay knows how to play, and cklempay banned Orcs and Chaos Marines. Interestingly enough, no Tau Empire banned, as Vrax is normally considered a Tau main, which is more unusual in the picks for Vrax. You see Imperial Guard and Steel Legion, which are strong picks, and then again the Black Templars, which I'm really confused by still today why someone would pick Black Templars in this pool of available factions and not, for example, his signature Tau Empire, for example. cklempay, on the other hand, picked Emperor's Children, a very strong faction, Elder and Mechanicus. So I'm interested in what cklempay can do with Mechanicus, because yeah, there's only a handful of players I consider, they even consider Mechanicus as a viable faction. Some do not, and some find them OP and some underpowered, so it's a very interesting topic in that sense. These games were actually not covered by Mr. Landshark because there were some sync errors in the replays, so be aware of that when we go forward here. Let's see when they appear, if they appear early or not. I will cover the games as far as they go, and yeah, hopefully the sync errors will be rather late in the replays. Okay, so the first map is again Blood River, so see you there. And here we are on the first map, Blood River, as I told you. On the southern side playing Emperor's Children, it is cklempay. On the northern side playing Imperial Guard, it is Vrax. Vrax goes for actually 3 guardsmen on this map, so it's a guardsman spam opener, which can work, but you will not get an extra commissar. Yeah, but infantry command, plasma generator, and 2 guardsmen, tech priest, and then another guardsman. So very infantry heavy early game, interesting. On the other side we have a Noise Marine opener with Possessed Conduit, 2 Slaneshi Cultists, Pleasure Slave, and Slaneshi Lord. So you would normally not get this Possessed Conduit unless you plan on going for Noise Marines or a tier 2 rush. Both can be viable, but yeah, he builds Noise Marines. Noise Marines are in particular good against Imperial Guard, as they have low morale, high model count, low health squads, so if they can get in range and attack them with their AoE noise blasters, is it a noise blaster, whatever, these noise weaponry, it will be very deadly. So let's see how it goes. Or did Mr. Landshark cover this? I'm just trying to remember, and was it the losers round that he didn't cover? I think he did, so maybe you have seen this already, but yeah, I give my thoughts on the game as well. So we have 1 squad of Noise Marines, the outer points kept early to be able to deal with Imperial General. So these Noise Pleasure Slaves would need to reinforce once, which they do, and then the Slaneshi Lord will deal with this command squad pretty well, I think. The command squad cannot decap, of course. So we have 3 guardsmen, 2 on, and even an offensive turret on this side. I think I remember this game, so I think Mr. Landshark casted this. I would like to have it a little more in this position here, a little more behind, not as in your face, or even more in your face, depending on what you want to do. This position is a little half-hearted, I think. On the other side, these Noise Marines will deal a lot of damage against these guardsmen. These guardsmen is bravely going into melee combat, but these Noise Marines are packing a punch in melee as well. So they even activated their drug, so they will not lose any models, yet the damage is not there as well. So 1 squad of guardsmen is probably gonna wipe here in a second. No, they're trying to disengage, and yes, so the drugs weren't even needed in the end. Where's the command squad and the... okay, there's the Slaneshi Lord. The command squad is still alive, hasn't lost the model either. Economy wise, it looks probably a bit in... yeah, it's more or less even for now. And this turret here on the other side is interesting. That the problem with turrets against Emperor's Children that early is that they can use their drugs on their squads. For example, the Noise Marine sword can go into melee and force the turret down, so is the Slaneshi Lord, of course, and they now try to exchange some shots. The relic is not captured from either player, so the economy is rather even. A possessed conduit is on the way, and economy wise, depending on how much he wants to spend on reinforcing or upgrading listening posts, he's a good way to tier 2. Vrax would probably need one more generator, I guess. Yeah, and he's not even upgrading his listening post. Okay, he upgraded 1, which is good. You want to have at least 1 or 2 to have a stable economy. Another engagement over here. Slaneshi Lord going through the river. The Noise Marines coming here as well. The Slaneshi Lord can stay here and fight, because these guys are in negative morale. Drugs popped a little early here, which is okay. The cult is trying to tangle with these guardsmen, but there's a commissar shooting them in the face. Now even attacking them. Oh, he gets knocked down. Poor fellow. He was charging up a special attack and then got knocked down. But okay, the commands were helping out, and every model of these cultists you take down, it's also a bit of power income, of course. But I think tier 2 should be on the way. Just click on it. Tier 2 is on the way. Tier 2 is not on the way. There's one squad of conscripts being added. 1, 2. Did he lost the squad? No. 1, 2. He lost the squad, it seems. So conscripts for capping the relic. Yeah, that makes sense. Command squad doing what the command squad does best, killing some generators, even with the commissar in tandem, which I really like. But yeah, cklempay is on his toes and is able to repair it. This listening post is upgraded, so there's no real way in killing it without getting damage, and now they tries to kill this listening post, but there's the Slaneshi Lord getting some pot shots. Tier 2 is almost done, and then we will see some warp talents, as well as some plasma pistol on the guy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 squads. 1 got killed earlier. So the question is, what does he do in tier 2? He goes for tactical control. So one thing I saw people try to do against the warp talents is to get a lot of guardsmen with plasma guns, though I do not see why you want to attack now without the plasma guns. Yes, you do quite a lot of damage against the Slaneshi Lord, but the Slaneshi Lord will win this fight. The commissar dealing quite a lot of damage here. The grenades getting thrown in, and the Imperial Guardsmen need to run away real quick. No real sense in fighting here now that you are on your way to tier 2. So this is some needless losses here. Command squad going down. This whole squad will probably go down. So this is very bad, and for Vrax, no way how to put it better, because he lost his command squad, he lost his commissar, he lost his squad over here right before he hits tier 2 and gets the weapons that he wants to. He got this point, now needs to get a heavy bolter turret in defense because he has no army left. So this is not looking good. There's warp talents probably on the way. Is there plasma pistol? There is not, or is it already done? It is not. You normally want to prefer plasma pistols, then the symbol of Slaneshi, then the hero upgrade. Also, you want to add the Forbidden Palace, I think it's called, where you can get the demons. But you do not really want the demons. You want the Slaneshi Sorcerer for his plasma pistol as well. On the side over here, the first thing the warp talent is going to do is kill this turret, and then go for the listening post, which is good. They, in the meantime, can get their warp talent champion as well as more models and recharge or basically charge their jump. And yeah, if he gets these 2 points, he has the economy advantage, which is all he needs to go, let's say, a fast tier 3, for example. Grenade launchers is not really what you want to. I think some plasma pistols, plasma guns would have been better in that sense. Getting now an air command, which is good, really good. But if you go for air command, I don't see why you would go for a tactical control, and more even so a heavy weapons team. The heavy weapons team is an easy kill for the warp talents. The air command on the other side is really good. He would have gotten an early air command if he wouldn't have gotten the heavy weapons teams, for example, and just another generator, because yeah, aircraft can deal with them. But there's now cklempay coming in. I definitely have seen this before, so yeah, Mr. Lansher covered this. They will come in and kill this air command, because why not? Oh, okay, they've not seen it yet. Now they will come and throw a grenade, I guess. And there's even the second squad on the other side, yeah, coming in, and yeah, they kill this air command. This is similar what cklempay, was it here? No, it's maybe a game because do I tell it? Depends if you watch it, but there's a similar thing cklempay did against me as when I was orcs and I have the air tower. He comes in, kills my production, and yeah, and then runs out of the way, which because it's my only counter. Okay. Vrax does probably not a wise thing and not rebuilding it. The thing you want to, if your air command gets killed, is immediately rebuild it and get a freaking Vedetta assault carrier out, because this is basically what you need. Dark Knowledge Palace is here. Yeah, there's even now some priests coming in which can deal in melee with some of the folks over here. There's some still grenade launchers. These guys now getting plasma guns, which is nice. Guardsmen also plasma guns. So he goes for full on infantry, getting the target like satellite targeting system, increasing their range of the weaponry. Now can also get the special weapon research if he so desires. The weapons team's now standing here on anti-infantry, which is good. Machine warp portal. Is he getting the sorcerer? Come on. The sorcerer is so good. Looking at the economy, okay, he could go just tier 3, of course. And yeah, just rotating here for now. The warp talents awaiting additional order. They could backstab the economy now, because all the Imperial Guard army is busy over here killing this listening post over here, so this is a prime target for them. They even go for the decap on the other side. That's business of some cultists I would rather have, but yeah, they will probably go now activate their trucks soonish, and yeah, look if there's an infantry air command getting rebuilt. Yeah, they could kill a listening post or try. Okay, they are now cornered here. Not sure if they have another jump here or not. There's a lot of damage pouring in. There's the trucks being used, but the disruption is keeping them here. The teleportation is being used, but the trucks will wear off momentarily, and they dodged the damage mostly. There's even now a minefield over here. Interesting. Interesting idea. Tier 3 is halfway done. No sorcerer here, getting some more power from the cultists. What is Vrax doing here? Has a lot of getting now a power upgrade, but normally want to get more power generators first. The power upgrade first is more or less equal when you have 5 generators to the costs it costs in exchange for power. 5 or 6 generators. So you normally want to build more generators before you get upgrades, or in tandem if you really want to hammer down on your power income. There's a mechanized command, which is, yeah, it's kind of sad that he gave up on his idea of an air command. I would have loved to have him go for air command again. There's only so much building sniping the warp talents can do, and they will also get some damage done here. Get some damage while they try to force to kill it. Now some warp turbines are being killed. Tier 3 just now finishes before our eyes, and there will probably be a predator. I have not seen what specialization he did go for, but we will see it soon enough. Warp talents getting rebuilt. Come on, get some. I should have switched visions to see what they did go for, but okay, we will notice it soon enough. There's a predator on the way, and there's no anti-vehicle on the Imperial Guard side. He could go for a sentinel or specialist team, or yeah, that's pretty much it. Just Chimeras also doing quite a good anti-vehicle job, but yeah, I think as soon as the predators are just looking bad. There's now warp talents coming in, so this is going to be a sandwich of guardsmen, I guess. Yes, that's the predator coming out. Warp talents could now jump behind them, forcing melee combat, which they just do. They get quite a lot of damage, but they can use their drugs, and now there's the predator coming in. I do not see the Lord anymore. The Lord is probably, yeah, he's chilling Terminator Lord. Yeah, so he did go for Fulcrum, not Miriael. But yeah, these warp talents alone being quite a nuisance here. The predators just chilling in the base should move forward here. A little miss micro on cklempay's part, but that's okay. That's normally a lot of stuff. There's now a heavy bolter turret again. No tier 3, so yeah, another sonic predator or a vindicator will be more than enough. There's another predator on the way, just missing some population cap. And yeah, you could go for the stun, I guess. Maybe that was why he didn't move in the base, because of the stun. Who knows? A good spectator would have known, I guess. Two priests now, which is nice. So there's one curse. Boom, and then it's the stun, and now he can focus on the infantry and then try to focus on the predator. Warp Talon's dying really fast. Noise Marine's dying really fast. The Terminator using its trucks, but he will die pretty fast as well once he's under fire by so many guardsmen. There's nothing really produced yet out of the mechanized command, which I'm a little puzzled. Some chimeras do help always. And what's going on here? Another squad of conscripts, okay. The weapon team now repositioning. Do they have the last cannon? They have the last cannon, so they will deal more or less with the Sonic Predator. Really odd game in the sense that cklempay is not forcing the issue here. Okay, he's playing safe, I guess, even forgetting. Okay, the Pleasure Cultist did do this, not the Warp Talons. I thought for a second he forgot the Warp Talons over there, but I have seen it in the fight already. But that's the second Predator, so you are able to deal with one Predator. He even drives through the mines because he doesn't care. The mines will deal quite a lot of damage to even vehicles, you can see, so that's something to keep in mind. There's even more or less cannons coming in, so I'm not sure what this Predator is about to do here. Okay, he killed the listening post over here. The Warp Talons are now infiltrated, so I need to switch sides again. Is he going for Phoenix Scout Terminators? He needs more population House Claw agents because he can. These are always nice to have in a late game situation. Still no Sorcerer, but that's okay. I think one big push with the Predators when they are repaired, infiltrated Warp Talons, and one Phoenix Scout Terminator or two could be go a long way. He actually goes for vehicle cap increase. Okay. Not sure why. Probably wants to add a Vindicator, I guess. There are now the mines being spotted, getting killed. And yeah, let's see what Vrax can do. Is that tier 3 on the way? Tier 3 is on the way, but I do not think he can live long enough. Or can he? Let's see. There's now the Phoenix Scout Terminators. This is tier 3 against tier 2, and this is only Guardsmen. There's some specialist squads throwing quite a good grenade, I have to say. You would need more specialists and the focus down on the Predators. But these Warp Talons just killing the machine, the machine command, the mechanized command it's called. And now, okay, being spotted, but yeah, they can just kill this infantry command. And yeah, this is all going sour. Yeah, I imagine there are some Phoenix or Terminators being dropped in, yeah, on this side actually. And they can just kill everything that's on the field, I guess. They are the lists that are good against building and vehicles, but they're mostly good against infantry. At vehicles they are not as good, or aircraft in that sense. So yeah, this is now a question of time. There's another squad of Phoenix Scout Terminators. The House Claw agents were not built in the end. So the question is, what does he go next? He has spent all his resources, quite a lot eco he has. Missing some power of course, but that's the Emperor's Strategy way of doing things. Now the second squad of Phoenix Scouts Terminator is coming in, so this could be now a pincer move depending where he brings them in. He could bring them in over here, dropping a second one and then attack with the Predators on the other side, and this would be a sandwich of death. Okay, there is a plasma gun doing quite a lot of work, but that's okay. Now the House Claw agents for good measure. So yeah, this is closing in really nicely. You see the Phoenix Scout Terminators getting another one. There's the Sonic Predator, plural. There's 2 Sonic Predators, 2 Warp Talons, and yeah, the Slaneshi Lord's just holding back because he can, I guess. And that's a lot of sad Guardsmen running away. The good grenade, however, on these specialists, but you would need, I think, all 3 specialists and all with good grenade throwers to survive this. And yeah, he has no tech to speak of. He might have tier 3 and there's an air command looking for probably a Vendetta heavy gunship, but no way this will come out in time and no way this would win against 2 Predators. So this is now over. Vrax fighting to the last second as he likes to do, which is not a bad thing. You would be surprised what games you can come back off, but there's, yeah, I'm just imagining some House Claw agents now coming in for good measure, getting the decaps, getting the swag points because of the Valkyrie drop in. But yeah, PLKGG as a little fat fingering on the keyboard, but we all have it. Okay, so yeah, this is now 1-0 for cklempay. very grindy game to tier 3, and then Imperial Guard in Vrax showing what you can do on a good defense. Little sad that he didn't rebuild his air command. I think he would have had a chance if he would be able to rebuild it, and yeah, get some Valkyries out to finish off or fight back at least these warp talents. And then in tier 3 it depends if you can get these Vendetta heavy gunships, for example. Would be very nice indeed. Okay, but this is 1-0 now. Next map will be chosen by Rex. Let's see what map it is and what factions they guys will pick. And here on the second map, Meeting of Minds. On the left side playing Eldar, it is cklempay. On the right side playing Steel Legion, it is Vrax. And now I remember what Mr. Langenschlag did and did not do. He cast the first game because they had no sync errors, and then the two upcoming games, this and maybe if there was a third game I do not remember, didn't cast it because there was some sync error. So be aware, there will be a sync error at some point in this match. Speaking of the openers, there is Pioneer. This looks like a tier 2 rush to me, because normally if you go for legionaries with grenades you get 3 legionaries and not only 1. So but what am I missing? Are some generators. This is a wonky build. He's getting a turret rush, but still, what is your follow-up? There is no follow-up. You're spending 700 requisition you're not spending. Very odd build. On the other side we have Rangers into Banshees. So this is also a very wonky build order. I think Rangers is a good opener, but Banshees? I'm not sure. He's probably expecting some Wrath Riders, but even then, getting some more legionaries is Rex. But this turret is good, don't get me wrong. This turret would have been even better if you probably would have got it a little more straightforward. But it's blocking this relic really good. Can probably, if I'm not sure if it is in range, probably not. A little more to the left and would be in range with this listening post over here. But yeah, the build order is a little messed up in the sense that he didn't spend his resources early. Now just the legionaries and everything, so this is a weird build order. But yeah, as I said, weird build order also for cklempay. He got some Banshees and not build it. The Aspects one now getting the infiltration research, which is nice, and he's trying to get some Ranger potshots in, which you can do really nicely against these legionaries. Even, I mean, they have grenade launchers if they want to, and they could target ground to even hit the guys over there. But he has enough squads points to cap even with his 1 relic denied. He could go for earlier tier 2 then and get a Venom, for example, or even just a Falcon. And even as long as he denies the enemy point here, don't get too close to this point or you will get revealed. It has like detection range until here. Banshee is now actually being built, interesting enough, killing another legionary over here. Yeah. Still not convinced on the build order of either player. Let's see how these Banshees will do. They fleet of foot over. Can probably model killed on the meantime. No, they will not. Will you stick to 1 Banshee though? This turret is now up, so this position is now something you cannot challenge. And there's the sync error really early in the game. So we cannot see how this will pan out in the long run. I can tell you that Rex is winning this game, so it's now 1-1. I also can see how he won probably. I mean, this is only 3 minutes and the game would go for about 15 minutes it seems. Yeah, okay, he gets now infiltration research. Looking at the economy, yeah, really wonky build. But yeah, Steel Legion with these turrets will probably give him the economy advantage, and then he can in tier 2 with stormtroopers counter almost everything the Eldar can bring to the table except vehicles. For vehicles you want to have legionaries with rocket launchers. But yeah, cklempay has not a strong standing army, and he only has these Rangers which are infiltrated and these Banshees. A lot of money spent on Banshees and Rangers, so there will not be a faster tier 2 and lower economy because he didn't go this point. So I think that's maybe how it would go. But okay, that's as I said, a little sad on the sync errors, but it is now 1-1, and we will see in the last match what it will hold for us. It is gonna be Black Templars against Mechanicals. And here we are on Deadly Fun Archeology, where we have on the left side playing Adeptus Mechanicus Explorators, it is cklempay. On the right side playing Black Templars, we have Vrax. And not sure if this game had a sync error as well or not, we will see. Interesting map for Adeptus Mechanicus, because there's quite a long way for your warrior to go. I think the matchup in general is favored for AdMech because, yeah, Black Templars do struggle with early harassment quite a lot, especially if some models get killed and they get zealous. Let's see what he will Castellan into another Crusader squad. And yeah, I would recommend getting either 3 Crusaders and then a Castellan, but I think he wants to get a Castellan against this Warrior of the Omnissiah. These guys now getting quite a lot of damage and they will lose. Oh my god, 2 models. Oh, this is bad. Is he reinforcing them? He is. There's now a second initiate squad forcing melee combat. But they cannot go into melee, so they will still keep firing. Killing probably a 3rd model. He can even decap. But I think it wasn't just it just wasn't capped because these guys got zealous. So this is okay. Now I can see how this matchup will spiral out of control on any map, really. One squad of his Paspits is out. The second squad of his Paspits. No, he goes for a Maker's Explorator. So he has a very low eco game of his own. A lot of dead initiates over here. He used the ability on the warrior to get around faster, and yeah, so but this Castellan will deal quite a lot of damage. He needs to run away because his Wi-Fi will turn out in a soon as well, and then he has no chance of reviving. He says. But as the Magos coming in, he can recharge his Wi-Fi data, I think, unless the Castellan will kill it earlier. And yeah, it looks like he did a lot of damage, but the AdMech is really slow on the capping game as well if you go for such an open, and these are 200 requisition, 40 power I think, that just exploded here. So yeah, there's 2 Spaspits now. What does he go for? A 3rd one? Yes, a 3rd Spaspits is probably the way to go. Magus Explorator is out, and yeah, he begins to exchange some power here. We'll get a second listing post. Magus can also go out and repair this or help these guys get this point. Castellan is completely unscathed. 2 squads of Crusaders though only. Will he get anything more? Can he get anything more? Crusader fire support squad is something I would always like to see. His Paspits over here going around. Castellan looking for some openings. He will find the opening over here. He can use this very powerful ranged sidearm and peeling off the models here, which he just does. But here too it's probably started. Is it? Oh, where is this used for? Just for the listing post it seems, okay. And there's 1 model down, 1 model is soon to follow. Needs to reinforce those, and there's... What does he go for? Oh yeah, the long last rifles. They will not be very good against this Castellan himself, but what he will be good for is peeling off models of the Crusaders. And when they lose models, they lose morale, you know, that's really dangerous indeed. Power going up nicely. Requisition will soon follow, I guess. Yeah, they need to focus down these initiates, and these are... Oh my god. Will he... No, he's not. He's still trying to focus the Castellan. And yeah, not dealing a lot of damage. But yeah, this will be painful when they stop and shoot. Come on. Depending on how they choose to fire, this whole squad can die. And it just evaporates, because there are like 3 sniper rifles on each squad here. These are very expensive, don't get me wrong, but they are also very strong. He needs to, yeah, he stops exchanging power because you only need 250 power to take up. Speaking of economy, Black Templars actually having the economy advantage over here. This is mainly because... No, they have just more points. I was thinking it's mainly because they cannot get upgraded listing posts, Mechanicus that is. You're getting now some assault guys coming in, as well as some plasma pistols. Plasma pistol will make the Castellan quite a fearsome guy. Look at him go. Combi plasma. This is just a nice weapon he has. Getting a plasma chucked under his bolter because he can. And there are now the assault initiates. They can deal probably with these sniper, his Paspits, but there are 3 squads and there's only 1 squad of assault initiates. He probably wants to have one more, but he do not have the economy for it. His Crusaders are on top over here. They're now jumping in. They're getting zealous immediately. But if they are on red stands, they will continue to follow, but they are not seemingly. Tier 2 is halfway done for Adeptus Mechanicus. They need a fast tier 2 normally because they have this quote-unquote weird thing that they cannot get upgraded listening posts until tier 2. So yeah, the assault, his passive is just standing here on the backside, listening posts, getting fired. That's the second squad of the hold initiates. That's why his economy was so low. So he needs to jump in tandem and then use his Castellan as support. And he just does that. Has come one jump, there comes the second jump, and yeah, just put them on red stands and right click them on passive. They will suffer quite a lot in melee against these assault assault initiates, and the Castellan, yes, needs to support those guys over here. There's even now the initiates coming in and can tie down the third squad, so this is quite the intense fighting now over here. Tier 2 is finished now for cklempay, but he will lose the models. I think here one at least. This is painful. A lot of melee actions taking place here. Chainsaws killing poor Skitarii over here, but yeah, lots of models going down, at least 3, 4, 5 I think. And yeah, these guys on the back fighting with the Crusaders, they need to reinforce or they will actually lose against these Baspits. It seems they will lose. But the assault initiates dealing quite a lot of damage here. This point will get upgraded, and once this got upgraded to a defensive STC searcher, it will sap and a great AoE, so you do not want to go too close. You want to, I guess with assault initiates want to go, ouch! With assault marines you want to wait for tier 2 and get some melter bombs to finish them. A lot of sappy bits. Is this also going to be sappy bits or research? It's going to be a research thingy, it seems. Yes. Want to have at least one research thingy because it is the way to tier 3 and onward. So the question is now, what does cklempay go for on tier 2? Is tier 2 on the way for... Not seeing it yet. There's the data value yellow, which allows you to increase your squad size and everything, and there's your answer, Hellstalker. Hellstalkers are really mean units. There's now even a defensive post over here and zapping a great AoE over here. And there's now the first Hellstalker. Hellstalker is really mean in melee, but also can like Inferno, Chemical, and later on Melter Cannon, so he can be a support unit. They didn't even get the relic yet, that's why their economy was so low. They also lost quite a lot of his Baspits, only one squad remaining, so the question is what you go for. You could go for, what are they called? Praetorian squad. Just needed to say it in German so I know how to pronounce it in English. Praetorian squad. They can choose, like kill team, kinda choose one out of 4 models. He's actually going for this. You want to go get them a skull probe also, because they are automatons, and there's now a move against the HQ. A lot of chainswords attacking the machine reliquary. But there's also a Hellstalker going into enemy base, so not sure. There's a Tyrannical Sentry code which you need to upgrade to a Let's Cannon. Not sure if he's even tier 2 yet. Halfway, so he cannot get this. There's now the Praetorian squad getting nothing yet. They're just standing here for now. Quite a lot of damage being dealt to the HQ. These guys now turning zealous and cannot go away because they lost the model. cklempay, are you here? There's now the Hellstalker coming in and will probably seal the deal, I guess. The Hellstalker will peel off models. The question is there some repairs coming in? Okay, now they lost morale, so they will not deal any damage, but the others will. There's now the servitors coming in to repair. Will they be in time? There's a lot of damage done. This is actually getting closer than I would have anticipated. There's now the support return with this heavy stopper on the side hands. One squad still dealing damage left, right and center, but where's the support servitors? I do not see them. They're just trying to get close. Now they can repair, so this is getting dangerous, but yet even more mods lost. One guy throwing against this wall, sliding back down. Hellstalkers now even broke the morale on the last squad, so this attempt is not working out. more assault marines getting slugged, thrown down against the walls. These support servitors repairing their HQ, and yeah, this attack is failed. The question is there be a backup? Because there's 2 Hellstalkers still alive, they can just go back into a reliquary and be deep strike. There's 1 squad of Praetorians, 1 squad of his Paspids, and I think no, the Archmagos died at some point. And all these assault initiates are down. The reliquary does not need to be reinforced completely if you don't want to. There's now the Archmagos on the way. Another Crusader squad. Command squad on the way. I mean, you could also attach the Archmagos to the Praetorians, because the Praetorians will lose data sync at some point. So, but yeah, I like to give them a Skull Probe. Skull Probe has an aura around it, getting some data link values. Archmagos coming in with his absolutely long-ranged melter rifle he has. Pew! Also has this call down airstrike, which doesn't cost anything. And did I saw something? Yeah, the Hellstalker will be forced in it. The Archmagos now trying to do something. Now we also have the command squad getting some missile launches, so this is his answer against Kriegers, but then the command squad getting absolutely shredded by the said airstrike. The airstrike is kind of interesting. It sometimes deals quite a large amount of damage, sometimes it deals not a lot, probably depending on the targeting and where the models stand. The turret is now down. Archmagos now focusing on the listing post, so looking a lot of economy is now still available for cklempay. He could just go tier 3, I guess, which he almost is, and could get data value. Oh, my camera is flicking around. What is it? Orange and all the stuff you can give with a lot of power to spend. Rockets flying into these Hellstalkers, so maybe 1 will go down, maybe not. And yeah, they can just go into base. Not sure if he researched what they called crack grenades or melters to fight against these Hellstalkers. They are just now standing here. Some rockets fly in from the command squad, so they will deal some damage after all, but this barracks seems to be up for grabs now. And now comes in the assault initiates and trying to kill these Praetorians, which they will be able to. The Praetorians, there are some Praetorians that can get some melee loadout, but not those. Even losing now data link, as I said, you want to have a whatchamacallit, drone swarm, I think it's called, skull probe swarm. There's now the carapace armor for the Hispasids. Interestingly enough, he only has 1 squad of them. Makes him really tanky, but increases the cost of the squad by quite a bit. Normally want to get at least like 2 squads out before you get the upgrade. There's now another Hellstalker. 1 will go down here. Is it the second one actually going down, because this is fresh from the HQ and there's not a second one, so maybe he got 1 or even 2, but yeah, this Hellstalker will be alive for some time. His support Praetorians over here, his Paspids, even building the point over here, so he has some data linked to fall back on. Is he getting anything from tier 3, or is he even getting tier 4 or something? Upgrading more listening posts over here, getting the point in the middle, getting even an advanced point in the middle. That's the big one with the big laser on top, which I really like. Quite a awesome model, which the first time I saw like this big tower and laser beam on top was on a survival map on, not sure, was it Iron K Gaming or the other guy who does this cinematic games, and was like, holy shit, there's a freaking crane with a laser on top. So that was funny. Okay, yeah, GG is called from Vrax, so this is now 2-1 for cklempay, so he advances to the playoffs. Vrax has to fight it off in the final round, in the quote-unquote losers bracket, where he will meet either Umar, Svino Resov or Mr. Landshark. So yeah, next match will be those guys fighting it out to see who goes to the final round. Whew, quite interesting game. I learned a lot, and the damage values of these assault Paspids, assault initiates, some real good usage of the snipers, but the snipers got really hard countered by the assault initiates, I have to say. I think the move that lost Vrax this game was this all into the reliquary. I think he couldn't go for these STC searches as they were upgrading and dealing a lot of damage, but maybe falling back a bit, finding an STC searcher which is not upgraded, or even go for this research STC Searcher, and killing it, for example, would be a good idea to deal some damage at least. He killed quite a lot of his Buzzbits, so there was not really much to be feared of except some Hellstalkers, but in tier 2 with some Melter Bombs they could fall as well. Good idea with the command scrolls and rocket launchers. This is your go-to anti-vehicle in tier 2. You could also go for some ranged initiates with the melter guns and whatnot. But yeah, good games overall, really liking it. So yeah, GG's to both players, and as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!